How can we support equality globally? First, we're going to talk about what inequality is, who inequality affects, why inequality is still a problem, when it started, where it generally affects, and how we can fix it.
But before starting, what does equality actually mean? Inequality is the first situation in which some people have more rights or better opportunities than other people. Some examples of inequality would be migrants facing lack of opportunities and discrimination, women earning less than men for the same job, and students from low-income families struggling to afford college tuition. What kinds of inequality are there? We have identified race, gender, sex, income, and social inequalities. But inequality is not only limited to only these aspects. There is inequality almost everywhere.
Why is inequality still a problem? Due to the differing factors of inequality, such as economic, social, political, and historical factors, they create barriers that perpetuate inequality. Different factors are contributing to their continuation. Ideology perpetuates race, gender, and sex inequalities. Misinformation contributes to all inequality. When did it originally start? Inequality has exists in various forms of thousands of years, but its roots can be traced back to early stages of human civilization. The origins of inequality are complex and tied to be social, economic, and political developments. As society grew more complex, these inequalities became more entrenched.
This is an interview from my grandfather, Nestor Berrigan. He was a first generation Colombian immigrant who joined the Marine Corps. In the first quote, he only mentions hearing about troubling inequalities on the news on things that happened farther away from him. He never experienced any kind of inequality firsthand since he always lived in more liberal parts of America, like New York or California. The second quotes, he talks more about his time in the Marine Corps and how on his West Coast base he noticed people who came from the South weren't as friendly to the black Marines.
Where is it more prominently found? Inequality has been found across virtually all human societies, though the specific forms and structures of inequality have varied depending on the culture, e- economic and political system of the time. Inequality has been found in every region and culture, from ancient civilization to modern global systems. Whether those social class, race, and gender, it continues to be a problem today. What can ASU do? ASU has the potential to leverage its academic research and community engagement strengths to support equality on a global scale. So ASU, what they can do is bring the community together to fix this problem.
How are different countries handling it? Currently, America and other countries are fighting their own different inequality battles that are also helping. Estonia was the first former Soviet-ruled country to legalize gay marriage. Also, countries are investing in education and skills development, implementing social protection measures, combating discrimination, supporting oppressed groups in order to fight inequality. How can we fix it? We can fix this problem by voting for decision makers that compromise with making a change. Students will take a step forward into making a change. By making events about this issue, students will impact the community and bring awareness to inequality. By signing petitions, students will make their voice heard and at the same time share public opinion with decision makers. And by contributing and funding campaigns, students will not only bring awareness, but they will also be able to provide help to communities that are affected by inequality.
Oh. Additional solutions include monitoring financial markets, improving migration of people through uh, in, consistent migration programs, and creating better opportunities like reducing certain policies that might reduce certain people from being hired based on sex, race, or gender. These are the sources, some extra sources that we may have used.